Alright, in this video we're going to get into more industrial music literature and books. The first one is Industrial Revolution by Dave Thompson, 25th anniversary edition. I think you can only get this version now. This is an updated version. This book is kind of like an encyclopedia of the industrial bands in the mid-90s. It contains most, if not all, the industrial bands that were around at that time, including Nine Inch Nails, Pig, I think Ham FDM, yeah, all the mid-90s bands. And there's some interviews in this, there's biographies, there's discographies of the bands at the time, and yeah, I would recommend this if you're wanting to see a little bit of history of industrial music in the mid-90s. The next book I'm going to recommend is Fight Your Own War, Power Electronics and Noise Culture by Head Press. This book is a little bit like a zine. The way it's made is a little bit like the zine. The reason why I'm suggesting this is because noise music was kind of the evolution from industrial music. Noise music would be considered post-industrial, so I'm suggesting this because it covers some industrial, it covers post-industrial music or noise music and power electronics. Throbbing Gristle is mentioned in this, and there's a bunch of other noise bands and stuff mentioned in this. I would recommend this in your reading. It's very interesting actually, because a lot of the noise and power electronic endeavors and bands, they have manifestos and such that they've created, and there's some of those are included in this book, and it's just a very interesting read and a very interesting historical document. This one's a little bit newer. I recommend this. I enjoyed this. I will also honestly say that unfortunately the paper is not of high quality, so you want to be a bit careful, because as you can see here, this is being turned up, but I do recommend reading this. The final book I want to recommend is 33 1/3 20 Jazz Funk Greats by Drew Daniel. This is more of a look at Throbbing Gristle's album 20 Jazz Funk Greats, and it sort of goes through the artistic interpretations of 20 Fat Jazz Funk Greats. There's also interviews in here as well of the various members of Throbbing Gristle, and I wouldn't normally recommend stuff like this because it is more of a band biography and critical assessment of 20 Jazz Funk Great, the album 20 Jazz Funk Greats. However, being that Throbbing Gristle is the main band that really started industrial music and pioneered the industrial music scene in the beginning, was a part of that first wave, I am recommending this because I think knowing more about the pioneers is important to understanding industrial music. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you feel it has value, please share it. If you have any questions or comments about other industrial music literature or even the stuff that I just mentioned, please let me know in the comment section. If you feel this channel has value, please subscribe and hit that bell button to be notified when the next video comes out. That's it for this video. See you in the next one. Fuck.